switching topics.
Dale.
Right? I have a new segment.
Otro, vamos a hacerlo.
Sabes que estoy ya está creciendo, también está creciendo. And by the way, thank you for the followers and everything. All you guys, supporters, everybody.
Ustedes son bacanísimos. Gracias por seguir al mío.
Gracias.
El loco. El mejor fucking podcast en Nueva York, oíste.
El mejor. Oíste. Pero I got this new segment called Let's Talk About It. Right? Where yo lo tiré en Instagram de repente, antes del año cambiar. I threw it on Instagram stories like, yo, I'm going to have a new segment, either called Let's Talk About It, Confessions, or, something else. La gente selected Let's Talk About It as a title more. And then in the next post, I put, send me situations, scenarios, questions that you guys have y todo eso. Yeah. So a lot of them started coming in, and I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that, because ¿sabes? Uno
suelta conmigo yo, tú sabes.
Pero yo no voy a tirar par de vaina de esta. Yo voy a tirar lo que está sano y lo que está bacano para estar hablando bien.
What you won't get canceled for.
I'm not gonna get canceled.
Both at home and on YouTube. We can't do that.
Tú y yo estamos aquí. All right, so the question goes, I'm married and in my 40s. On paper, I'm doing great. And this is for us to discuss here and give that person advice, right? The person's 40, on paper, she's doing great. However, every time she scrolls on social media, she feels like she missed out a lifetime. Why does FOMO exist in my life at this point? And FOMO, for those of you who don't know, means fear of missing out.
That is very good, because I wanted to mention that earlier about how, like, social media como que ha dañado como uno ve la vida, loco. ¿Tú me entiendes? Yo he tenido tantas conversaciones con gente que, the way they see life is so crazy to me, because es como tú dijiste, nosotros no nos criamos con social media. So, lo que nosotros vimos, let's say, was like grand. Era maybe alguien comprando un reguero de flores. ¿Tú me entiendes? Vainas que nosotros veíamos.
Yeah.
¿Tú me entiendes? Ahora, por social media, uno puede ver una vaina, un video, and that shit will really make you rethink your relationship. Like, damn, am I happy? Like, my man's never took me on a dinner in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean on a yacht.
Mm-hmm.
Why is shorty, her man's doing that? My man never did that for me. Mm-hmm. So, con lo que tú estás diciendo, it's like, yo personalmente creo that we all live to the happiness that we can find.
Yeah.
Ellos hay gente loco que pueden vivir feliz con un palito y una lata. Ellos están tocando un día entero delante de su casa. And they're happy, bro. Happy as hell. And you be like, pero ¿cómo este tigre está feliz?
Yeah.
And I feel like social media has fucked that up for people.
Yeah.
Social media, you'll have a job, you'll have a car, you'll have all the necessities to have a good life, but social media will still make you think like, damn, but I'm
not doing enough.
I don't have $50,000 in my bank. I don't have a house. I don't own a house, so I may not be doing good.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Dubai yet, so I'm not doing right. Yeah. This little girl's 25. I'm 40. How has she been to Dubai 4 times already?
Yeah.
That shit will fuck your head up, bro.
It will fuck your head up. Yep.
And I feel like mucha gente se deja llevar de eso, loco.
Yeah. What about you, Nana? What do you think about that situation?
I agree with that. We were talking about that earlier in the weekend. I was telling him that esa necesidad de estar con familia ya no existe. That's why the holidays are so sad.
It's dry.
Because what do people do now? They get cute to sit in the sala and take pictures by their Christmas tree.
Fact.
Back in the days, ¿cómo era? Yo voy a ver a Mickey, voy a ver a Yahaira. I haven't seen my cousins as mad long. Now, you see your cousins on the gram. You see their kids growing up who you've never met, but you feel like you know them because you see them on the gram all the time.
It's a fact.
So, yes, I agree with him. Like, social media has taken over, society in general. Like, ya no hay esa necesidad.
Yeah, reality's fading. So,
yeah.
even in lo que tú dijiste es importante, because when you think about even family, not even people you don't know, family, that you don't touch base with on a daily basis, because life is gonna life. You're gonna have your own life as a couple, and as a family, it becomes you guys. Same thing with us. It happened to us. We used to be very outside, atento. Like, we used to be everywhere. As soon as the kids started coming in, we was like, yo, vamos Tenemos que estar reservados porque no hay
Se
energía,
recoge.
no hay nada. Uno se recoge. Entonces, what happens is you start to like miss out on things like with friends that are not in the same space that you are. Entonces, you guys start to disconnect, and before you know it, 5-6 years pass, y todo el mundo está por su lado, y es como que uno no se conoce, pero uno tiene una memoria, una categoría de memoria increíble. You have mad memories with people and family and stuff like that. That's why I say like social media for this person in specific, like who is 40, like it's a real thing. That's why I put it on. That's why I selected that conversation to have, because we didn't grow up with social media, and that person definitely didn't grow up with social media. But it's a real thing, because even a person who didn't grow up with it can still feel like they're missing out on a lifetime.
Yes.
So, you know, the person didn't mention anything about the relationship or anything, where they are in life. Maybe that person needs to start looking for that soulmate to complete those gaps.
Tú sabes que you know what a lot of people have came to me and said, bro, that I find it kind of crazy. People come to me and they be like, yo, bro, I'm living, I get into your page and I live through you.
Vicariously.
You know, and I'm like, you know, at the moment, it's just like, oh, that's dope, man. You know, but then I sit there and I think like, yo, bro, there's really people that are doing nothing, that do nothing. They might work from home or no tienen la necesidad de trabajar. And they're online all day. And they get super hyped when you put a video that you in a party, or you did the show and you did these things, and they loco, they get just as excited. Bro, yo hay gente que me escribió like, I'm crying right now. I'm tears. Me mandan voice notes that you can hear that they're like, I'm so happy for you. And oh my God. I love it. I love it. But then it makes me think like, yo, bro, tú...
Yeah, no, también lo que pasa es, Splou,
You know?
hay gente que, porque todo el mundo está pasando por algo. I don't mean to get serious here, but
No.
everybody's going through something. Like even in our family, we went through something this year that was very challenging. Like for example, I put on my, last year was the first year that I put up, what you call those things? Like those things, like the board where you write out your goals.
The vision board.
Right. So
I did one.
Last year, I did it for the first time because in conversations, in the podcast, outside of the podcast, people was like, yo, put your challenges and your goals in a vision and you can see it. And I know this. I know that if you don't write it down, it's not a plan. I know these things. So I'm like, yo, let me put it on the vision board. Yo quiero a X persona aquí, a esta persona aquí, but this is like for my podcast, this is for my personal life, this is for my relationship. Yo, it was like God went like this. God said, fuck all this. And shook the shit up and threw us in a different space.
Direction.
So when we're going through our challenges, right? In that moment, and we look at a Splou, we look at a Nana, we look at somebody of a status. Let's put it like that. You are our relief at the moment. I don't mean to get serious. But
No.
you are at the moment, God sent you. So when we look at that, we're like, and I'm just looking at it from that person's point of view. When we look at that, we're like, yo, this person gave me relief in this time. So, you know, and I understand, like, you're like, cool, it sounds good and everything. But, you know, on the flip side, God put you in that position to give this person some relief at that time.
Damn.
So, you know.
You're going to make me cry.
Nah, man.
You're going to make me cry.
Nah.
No, for real, G.
Because I say it because everybody's going through shit. Everybody's going through challenges in their relationships with their kids, whatever the fuck it may be. And these times, I'm going to circle it back full circle right now. Like I said, while we need to be the most connected through social media, we're fucking disconnected as fuck. So when we're going through our shit and we now don't have that cousin, that friend that we always connected in person, only via social media do I get to see you. Now I have nobody. So I'm looking at the Splous, the Nanas, the XYZs to kind of like take my mind away from this shit. Because if I don't pay attention to something, I'm going to lose my mind.
Yep.
So I didn't mean to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I needed to hear that.
some
I
real
needed to
shit.
because that, you know, like I feel like, you know, the other day we was watching what was it? The Cat Williams stand up. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yo, there's so many people that are influencers, but they don't influence shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They don't influence shit. They're influenceless.
Influencers.
That's what he called them.
That's dope.
You know, and it got me thinking, you know, so when I get messages like that, I want to influence people to come outside, bro. You know, like, yo, bro, life could get dark. Life could get dark.
100%.
And one of the worst things we can do is isolate ourselves. Because we are our worst enemy.
Yeah. And
nosotros comenzamos nosotros mismos. We can't do shit. And we start, you know, nosotros mismos. I'm a firm believer que nosotros no sabemos what we could do hasta que nos ponemos en esa situación to have to like push, you know?
Yeah.
Today I was speaking to my friend who lost her dad, and she was like, "Yo, bro, I just feel like a piece of me was ripped out. You know, I just feel like I'm not gonna be able to do it. I can't." So it's like, okay, cuando gente así me tiran, I want to tell them like, yeah, it's hard, but we, you know, like life is gonna keep going. Exactly. Nosotros no vamos a chochar and we're gonna get dark, you know, vamos a querer que get in a corner, but the world's not gonna stop.
Not at all. Not
at all. You know, like especially when when you're a parent.
Yeah.
And some shit happens.
Shit.
My nigga, there's no stop, there's no pause. There's no time to stop. You just gotta, hey, let's keep it going. Mm-hmm. And it's hard. I fucking know it's hard.
Yeah.
But bro, one of the hardest things to do is take that first step.
Yeah.
Yo no quiero salir de mi casa. But once you leave your house, ahí está tu amigo. G, ¿qué lo que, mi loco? Ahí está Wanda. Hey, ya, nana. Before you know it, bro, you get home and you've been out your house 8 hours. You haven't thought about the problem. Mm-hmm. You know?
Come outside.
Bro, it's exactly what you needed.